Oh, what's going on YouTube? This is What Would Josh Do? And this is a super exciting video because for the last 10 years, 10 full years, I've been using the Zoom H2N that you're listening to right now to record. I do a little clap. I sync the audio with my camera's built-in microphone to the Zoom H2N, and then I delete all the audio from my main camera. It's been working fine. It's been working great. It's just a tiny bit of trouble per video to get the audio linked up, but other than that, it's perfect. It's fine. It works great. But I have it on a little tripod, and the moment I need to step away from it, it doesn't get, it gets quieter and quieter, but I have to get close to it. I don't have a way to hold it with my hand and also use both my hands. So anyways, this is the DJI Mic 2. And before we unbox this, it's still sealed. I just got it from the mail, not touched it yet. I want to see how much this thing weighs. Here it says 1.1 pounds. Okay, so we're looking at 1.485. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and open this thing up, and hopefully this goes smoother than the last time we did this. Because last time I did not receive the item that I paid for. But shout out to Beach Camera. After some back and forth with customer service, they got me in touch with a manager who immediately shipped out. I mean, it took some time to receive it, but he immediately got this shipped out. And this is the DJI Mic 2. We're going to go ahead and weigh it. So the product weighs 1.1 pounds. Because the previous one had this little thing, which I did find this on Amazon, by the way. It's $29 on Amazon for this little knockoff thing. This was in here. Oh, yeah, there was the little case that was in it. So, yeah, that was significantly lighter. Okay, so I feel a lot better now, knowing that I'm about to open something that weighs quite a bit more than what was in here before. This is the DJI Mic 2. So what's really cool about this and why I chose this over like the Mini, for example, was you can use a lav mic, and you also have 32-bit float, which the Mini doesn't have, and it also has internal recording, which the Mini doesn't have. I like that because I can just use one of these, do my little clap, sync the audio together, and I don't have to worry about, other stuff. So, and if you go back to my original video unboxing this one, which did not have the Mic 2 in it, the seal was resealed. You could tell in my video. In this one, this seal is absolutely perfect. In my video, I said that I assumed that maybe somebody packaged and grabbed the wrong thing and put it in there. And people are like, no, look at that seal. That seal is awful. Somebody repackaged that. And yeah, this one looks absolutely fantastic. So I'm sorry. I'm just for the first time in my life, I'm kind of nervous about opening something that's not exactly cheap. So let's open this thing up. It weighs twice as much as the knockoff one that I just put on the scale. So let's see. Oh, it's a little bit harder to open too. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. We got the instruction booklet in there. The packaging weighs 0.945. Okay. All right, let's open this thing up. Okay, yeah, look at that. That is that is more like what I expected to get in this packaging. That's fantastic. All right, cool. And it says DJI on it. This says absolutely nothing. No name on it at all. Cool. Press to unlock. All right, so we're going to peel this off. And then, yeah, so down here, there's going to be some additional information. This is the DJI Mic 2 charging case, DJI Mic 2. It's got some rubber feet on the bottom of it for grip. It's got a button to flip it up. Oh, that's so cool. That is definitely what I ordered. That's freaking awesome. It's got two little lights on it. It's got the charging port on the back. In here, we've got some little muff things like for the sound to, what are they called? So there's no wind, which that's exciting because all my videos before have been awful with the audio when it's my built-in microphone or being outside or something. And now my audio will be fantastic outside. And then it comes with a little charging cable, and it's not branded. And then it has the thing here so you can take the transmitter and plug it into your camera. So like this Sony camera you're watching this video on will need that. All right. The little case weighs 300 grams. Oh, that's cool. It's not going to open until you press that in. But yeah, let's go ahead and, this is at 2 bars, so let's charge that up. I am curious to see how fast it can charge. So it's currently charging. It's got 1, 2 flashing. So we're about halfway there, I'd say, maybe 40% or so. And it's charging at just 5 watts. All right, so definitely not the fastest charging thing in the world. Let's open the cable that it came with. All right, using USB-A to USB-C, it's about the same exact speed. So, okay, this will take a little bit of time to charge up, but I think we're gonna be all right with the actual things inside. That's so cool. In here, it shows the battery when it's plugged in. So you can see 15 hours on the left one here and 15 hours on the right one. And then when we take it out, oh, cool. So this is like a little scroll wheel for the screen. Does that select it? No, but we can probably press on it. Maybe the power button? Okay, so you press the little... All right, cool. So today is the 14th of December. It is 10 p.m., so we're looking at 22:31. And then when we pull out the... Oh, look at... That's so freaking cool. That is so cool. And then inside the case, we have this little thing right here, which will connect this. Okay, so there's something in there right now. You either slide... Okay. So you slide it away. It's got 4 little pins. Now we can connect this. Okay, so it's got an arrow that faces down. So let's do that. Okay, cool. Now we can plug this into the bottom of our phone. And what if we undo this one? Oh, so now we have... Oh, that's so freaking cool. That's so cool. And then this has a little green light on it right now. These have firmware updates, so we will definitely be updating the firmware. Now, how does it release from here? Is there a button that it just never releases once you have it on? Or does it go out? You just... Okay. You just reverse it out. And then it ejects... Oh, man. I'm sorry. This is new to me. And then if you have an older iPhone... You get some love with that, iPhone 14 or older, because you have the lightning here. It connects through little pins. And now you have support for an older iPhone. Definitely a very secure connection. It's hard to get it out once you have it in. After some figuring some stuff out, we're going to go to the settings here. And we're going to view the information and see if we need a firmware update. So it looks like we have version 4.04.06.11, and it looks like our receivers have that version, so 04.04.06.11. So we're going to go ahead and connect this to the computer with it powered off all the way and without a little thing attached to the bottom of it. You do not want anything attached. And then when we plug in the USB-C with this powered off all the way, it's going to treat this as a flash drive, and we're going to drag the file over to it. So I'm going to do that just off screen. Alrighty, so I went ahead and dragged the file over. I'm going to unplug the USB-C now. And yep, okay, so it says updating. Sweet! And we're going to have to also do that with the transmitters as well, because this is the receiver. This is taking forever and ever and ever and ever. Man, this takes like a long time. We're at a few minutes now. Ooh, we're making some progress. The updating screen went away. Oh, now, okay, update successful. Sweet. All right, so now if we go to the settings and we go to the information, oh yes. So we have 04050111 now. We need to also do that for the transmitters. I'm sorry. These things right here. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. All right. So we turned it off. We plugged it in. It popped up like a flash drive. We copied the transmitter file over. Now we're going to unplug it and see what happens. So nothing right away. Let's try to turn it on. So it's green. Oh, it's red. Okay. So now it should be updating that firmware. Oh, it's flashing green and red. Okay, so it's updating that firmware now. Updating the receiver here, that took a while. That was like a few minutes at least. I wonder how quickly this will update on here. And yes, so after I turned this off and back on, now it's showing that this transmitter is a different firmware than the other one. So we need to do the same thing with the second transmitter. And we're gonna connect it, and then we're gonna drag the file over. File's dragged over, we're gonna unplug it, and then we're going to go ahead and turn it back on. And then it's going to do the same thing the other one just did. I'll go ahead and turn this off while it's updating the other thing. All right, looks like it's done. Searching for this thing. We'll turn this thing back on. And we'll go to the receiver. And look at that. We have both transmitters updated to the latest version. And we have the receiver here updated to the latest version. So that's exciting. All right, so that about concludes the video. This is just the unboxing. Here's what I'm gonna do. So you've been hearing this whole video with my Zoom H2N. I'm gonna go ahead and put on this microphone and clip this little guy in. I'm gonna put this on, I'm gonna use this, and we're gonna see how it sounds. Oh, and I'm just now realizing there's something right. Oh, it's a magnet. Okay, so if I don't have a way to clip this onto my shirt, I have a really strong magnet here. That's on there really good. Alrighty then, now we're currently using the DJI Mic 2 and it is clipped onto my shirt. So yeah, this little microphone has been fantastic, and I'm not saying it won't ever be used again, but yeah. So I'm gonna turn this back on so you can see the levels, and I'm basically just gonna like walk away. So now I'm like right behind my camera, and now I am at the end of my room, at the door. I am far away. So you should be able to see on there that it's not really picking me up or barely picking me up. So I'm gonna come back over and I'm gonna sit back down, and now I'm right behind my microphone. There you go. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this and we'll do that again. So right now we're right behind our microphone and we're gonna walk away. And now I'm basically standing outside the door of my office. It's like, say my wife wants, me to do something or whatever, interrupt the video. And then I'm gonna come back over and I'm gonna sit back down. So pretty cool. Obviously don't know how well it's gonna work, but we'll find out when we edit this video. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram. This is What Would Josh Do? And I'm out.